Okay, so another buy request. Wasn't my favorite question, but the question is, how do you get deals? Obviously, that is a very, very broad question, but actually I'm going to attempt to answer it. But first, housekeeping, right? If you're interested in learning how to flip in New York, which is very different than the rest of the country and from all the information you get out there, there's a link down below. It says howtoflipnewyork.com. Go there and you'll get more information. Our next meeting is, today's Wednesday, so it's tomorrow, Thursday, May 14th, 4 to 5:30 p.m. via Google Hangout. The link is below. If you like these videos, click like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please share. Comment. This video is coming because of a comment that I got, and comments get responded to very quickly. So, let me move that water. Water's okay. So how do you get deals? I'm going to give you a basic idea of how to get deals. So you get a list of people that are likely to sell, and you call them, text them, ask them, mail them, and say, hey, are you interested in selling? When they raise their hand and say, I'm interested, then you call them, qualify them or disqualify them, and then you, if they're qualified, you go on an appointment, meet them in person. Right now you can do this virtually, but that's more complicated. Meet them in person and see if they really have enough motivation to sell to you at enough of a discount. That is the basics of how you get deals. There's a marketing component to that, that's getting the leads, and then there's a sales component, which is actually converting the leads into deals. Great. So that's how you get deals in a nutshell. Now, obviously, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more details. There's a lot of things you should be saying to people and you shouldn't be saying to people, both in the prospect phase to see if there's a lead and in the lead phase to see if they're a deal, to qualify or disqualify. I can't get into every single bit of that right now, but the basics of how to get a deal here are similar to the rest of the country. How the deal works and how you can actually get into contract is much different in New York than in other parts of the country. Much different. People tell you just put an inspection contingency in a contract. It doesn't work in New York. The inspections get done before the contract in New York. So there's a lot of things you need to know on how to say, who to say it to, and when to say it to make sure a deal actually works in New York. If you are getting your information from people who are doing deals in other parts of the country, New York is very, very different. So that's the basics of how to get deals in New York. And it's a short video, but it's too broad of a question for me to get into every detail of it, so I just gave a basic outline.